been a long time since I've done one of these crappy book reviews. So here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna provide like a really quick book review for this book called Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuck. And I just want to say that Gary Vaynerchuck is an idol for me. And I must say, this book fucking sucks. I love Gary Vaynerchuck and I recommend this to two types of people. So the first are the people that I hate. I'm just kidding. But second, I think book is for you if you are in the marketing side of that company. I think this book has a lot of case studies and it has a lot of examples of like what types of content work for companies and what doesn't work for companies. So two main observations that I have with this book. First is that the things that Gary Vaynerchuck would say here back in 2013 doesn't necessarily translate to the things that Gary Vaynerchuck is saying in 2019 or in this year. So for example, he talked about you gotta post content that is native to the platform. So if you are on Instagram, that means that you should have nice content. But then in 2019, he posted a content saying that don't treat your Instagram with like an art gallery. But here he's saying that you need to have high quality photos. So I think there's a nuance in terms of the types of people he is talking to here. In this book, Jab, 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 Right Hook, I think he is talking to the people who are in the design industry and marketing industry, and if you are working for like a multinational corporation. But I don't think many of the concepts here apply to people who are trying to build a personal brand. So the reason why I also didn't like this book, I felt that this book is a bit overpriced. So that it costs around like 25 USD or like 1,500 pesos. No, so it's not 25, it's 15 USD. Yeah, like around 1,500 pesos. And I just felt like, okay, this book used glossy paper and shit, but like, I don't think that the amount of knowledge I gained is worth 1,500 pesos. I think it's like only worth like 500 pesos. So I don't know. I kind of regret buying this book because I could have bought two books that I really like. But this one, I don't know. Like I was so pumped up. I was so hyped up. I think the only thing that was nice in this book was the first part when he explained what a jab is in terms of the social media world and what the right hook is. I thought that was very valuable. And also the last part, because he talked about Buster Douglas and how his effort has propelled him to victory. But the middle part of the book, the whole meat of it, I just didn't enjoy the case studies upon case studies of different brands and companies. If that doesn't apply to me right now, as a person who's trying to create a personal brand, not necessarily like a business, multi-billion-dollar business brand. Oh, another thing I enjoyed though about this book is that it has two references of the Philippines. One is about Philippine Airlines and why they provided a crappy content and why it's crappy and how like Philippine Airlines could change its approach to it. But lastly, he talked about another Filipino reference. Oh, he talked about Thrilla in Manila. So that's why, I don't know, like everything, like I'm this like typical Pinoy that when like the Philippines gets talked about, like I'd go crazy, I'd be happy. So those are the things that, like, those are my thoughts about this book, Jab, 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 Right Hook.